Come on in, buddy.
Hello? Yo! Hello!
That's the right one.
Mariner Majovians. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Did you guys watch the game? Or, well,
Nice.
did you guys listen to the game or what? Baseball season's back. Thomas, what's up? Mita, what's going on? EBA, hello. Matthew, what's up? Joe, how'd you feel about today's game?
You know, I didn't listen or watch a single thing about it. But all
Fantastic.
I know is that my boy can't wear his jersey because it's dirty right now. Jared Kelenic absolutely crushed it today. Looking good. I saw a tweet. I'm going to spoil some things. 113, 107, 107 off the bat is what I saw from. I think it was like
for his 3 hits.
For his 3 contact. I think his last one that flew out to center field didn't quite make it out, but it was another 107 off the bat or something. Well, whatever. I was setting all this up and then I just saw a tweet that said 107 off the bat in not a home run. So I was jazzed.
You're ready? Screaming, I agree. Accent, what's up? JH, hey. Thomas, hello. Dude, it was fun. Let me just pull it up here. I'm pretty sure he went 3 for 3. Let's see here.
Big time day.
No, two for 3. You're right. Two for 3, 2 hits, 3 RBI, 2 runs.
Yeah, don't doubt me, bro.
Who?
Okay, I'm just gonna hit a little exclamation point member to see if our chat bot's awake. It's probably not. So,
dude, Stream Elements sucks.
That's okay. We'll figure out a chat bot at some point. Chat, how are we liking spring training so far? Like the games. How does it feel to have baseball back? Like fully. Like I'm wow. I was like,
yeah. I'm gonna be down there in like 2 weeks, bro.
I'm so jealous. Genuinely so jealous.
I told you, bro, there's a bunk bed. Just fly on out.
Unfortunately, especially given the circumstances of me acquiring a new dog yesterday, that really just kind of nixes.
That sounds like Caitlin's problem.
Nixes any chance here.
So ready for the season? Dude, Connor, same.
Accent is here. What's up, buddy? Evan White is the best defender in baseball.
I can't argue that, honestly.
I mean,
at least the best defensive first baseman.
He was looking nice out there yesterday. Like the diving stop, throw home. I was like, I'm sad they didn't show a replay. Like immediately, I was like, bro, like you got to show that again. And then later, I missed the one where he made the diving stop over the bag to tag just make the put out himself. But like, dude is if he can figure out how to swing the bat,
it's over. It's
over.
Dip over, dude.
It's dip over. Chills. literal chills.
Do you have video of the Kelenic home runs?
Literal chills.
Chills.
Believe it or not, our friends Seattle Mariners on tap. Shout out them. They're down there. Happy, good for them. Happy for them. I've got their tweets pulled up, so I'm just gonna take away Kyle Seager there. Let me know if the volume is a little loud on this. But this is Jared Kelenic with a sprint training Mariners bomb. Don't have Twitter Blue, can't edit that tweet. Sorry, guys. This is the first angle, or not. This isn't the first angle that we saw. John Dotson hooked us up with Ryan Divish's angle first, but this is from their point of view in the stands. Kelenic's first home run today. You ready? I actually haven't fully watched it.
You haven't?
No.
Oh my goodness. Lay it on me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Is it loud?
I can't hear it. I have it muted.
Oh, right.
Attaboy.
It doesn't look that loud on my end.
Yeah, that thing was crushed, man. I mean, and the wind was blowing out, but that was not wind aided at all. That was just perfect.
It's not too loud, Micah. I appreciate the comms.
Oh, speaking of Micah, so Micah, they're slow playing Cal because he's going to be catching a lot this year. So they're gonna put him into games on Tuesday. His first game's going to be on Tuesday.
Oh man, I was nervous. Like I've been paying attention to the lineups coming out, and I'm like, how come I haven't seen Cal Raleigh's name yet?
Right.
I was like, I think was it Shannon tweeted it out earlier today that he's going to be catching Tuesday.
Yeah, he's gonna catch Luis Castillo on Tuesday. He said that thumb's a full go, so he should be healthy. And the fact that we saw Sam Haggerty early is a good sign.
Yes.
I'm glad that we saw Sam Haggerty already because I was worried about him being ready for opening day.
Just showing off Divish's angle or the more up angle of Kelenic's home run. It's like deep. That's a deep ball.
Yeah. Almost as far as Fran Mills. Almost. Fran Mills was crazy.
Did he hit just an absolute nuke?
He hit it like over the berm. Yeah.
Oh gosh, JH, yo. Well, so what's the deal with Haggerty playing second base? What was up with that yesterday?
I mean, I don't necessarily know if it shows that Dylan Moore's not going to be quite ready or what,
Yeah,
but
as ready as we would have hoped.
yeah, I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's one of those things. I mean, it's nice to have that flexibility there. So, good for Haggerty to be able to do it. And I think with Kelenic obviously starting off well right now, it's never a guarantee, but we don't have to worry about it as heavily.
I'm just saying,
in left field.
Jared Kelenic and Cade Marwoe.
Whoa.
Whoa, or Cade Farlow, if you will.
I can pull up Marlowe's home run from yesterday.
Yeah, that was deep too. That was dead center. Julio gonna take some dingers? Yeah. I agree, bro. What about Teoscar though? Has anyone heard about Teoscar? Why he was scratched today? I haven't. So like he was scratched like probably 10 minutes before the game started.
Yeah, I was like looking at the lineup, like that's a nice lineup. I was like, oh, they tweeted something.
Back soreness? Nothing serious from. Oh, was it from carrying the Blue Jays in the playoffs last year
against Robbie Ray?
Is that where the back soreness came from? Okay, nothing serious. That's good. I wonder if that's
accent was that WBC? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, WBC starts in the 9th. They're leaving on what, the 6th?
Something like that.
Where did you hear that from? Was it just like on the broadcast?
You've been going to the games? Dude. Heck yeah. Kramer? Oh, okay.
Got it.
Interesting.
That's good to know. I mean, maybe not good to know. It's never like, some sort of injury bug type vibe, but like, it's nice to have clarity that it's just like a back soreness thing and not necessarily something else.
I was super worried about it, bro. When they said that, I was like, you got to be kidding me. I mean, maybe he's just like, he saw the extension to Manny Machado and he's like, I got to make sure I'm healthy for this coming off season because, I'm going to be the second best bat out there now.
That extension's crazy.
That is, yeah. I mean, he's going to be in San Diego till he's 41 at 31 million a year. Yeah, no, thank you. But we'll see. Okay, has anyone else been watching games? I know that it's kind of hard to watch games if you don't have MLB TV, but
I have Machado article pulled up just really quick. 11 years, nice. 350 million, like crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Preller just throwing racks.
And Padres are they're a small market team.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
It's just like.
But that's no trade clause, no opt-outs. Yeah, it's like he's staying. He is there. Yeah. I wouldn't say bat first. I mean, Manny Machado is really good defensively.
He's no slouch over there by any means. I mean, as he gets older, it's gonna like regress, like everyone does. In third base, it's not like he's gonna be fantastic over there for the rest of time. But like,
Bogarts, true. Yeah, I mean, they spent a lot of money in the past like 2 years. They really have. And they still need to extend Juan Soto.
Yeah, why did they give Darvish that big extension?
I don't. They're just beats the hell out of me, man.
I don't know if do they know something that we don't about people like not aging as much anymore? Like with Verlander and Scherzer still hanging around and doing what they're doing at that age. Same thing. I mean, Kershaw's not that old, but like people that have done the time and like had a lot of like.
That's why they signed Nelson Cruz, bro.
There you go. There's.
Speaking of which, did you see the Padres game today? Last I looked, they were up like
today.
Yeah, they were up like 14 to something.
Oh, I mean, it's spring training, baby.
Speaking of, I mean, Mariners lost today, but that was one of the most spring training things I've ever seen.
The only Padres game that I care about is the one from February 24th, where the Mariners beat the Padres 3-2. Okay, that's the only one I care about.
That was good.
Looking at the box score, I mean, there was one unearned run, right? Little Gold Glove finalist Juan Soto out there dropping a lazy fly ball. Allowing Teoscar to score, and then big boy Mike Ford.
Dude.
2 big hits for him.
How are we feeling about Mike Ford, chat? Just real quick, just DH of the future, Mike Ford. What do you guys think?
Where's he at in this box score? Mike Ford, 2 for 2, 2 RBIs. Just big time gamer there, Mike Ford.
I mean, yeah, he hit a double, and then JP got thrown out at home by a few steps.
I saw that too. I was like, JP's got to get that piano off his back, bro. Like he's got to let go of the hitch, man. Like, damn.
He won't make the team. Yeah, I don't think he'll. If Mike Ford is our opening day DH, there's a problem.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's one of those things. We're overreacting. It's one of those things where it's like it's just kind of fun to like theorize like if he's gonna hit 500 the rest of spring, kind of a vibe. Just a little fun. Just a little fun about Mike Ford.
He's 2019 Danny Vogelbach 2.0. Hey,
Danny fucking Burgers, huh?
I like Daniel Vogelbach. You guys stop it. I had a Daniel Vogelbach jersey up there until just the other day because I got my new Mariner Mojo shirt.
Spoilers.
Buy our merch. Buy our merch.
Also, that's not even out yet.
It's not out yet. Speaking of buying things, hey, check this out. Oh, look, guys, it's the baubles on parade from FOCO, dude. They sent us one. You guys should buy one. In the description down below, maybe.
FOCO. It's there. No, it's there.
It is there. Yeah, like we have a link to FOCO, dude. Use code Mojo for 10% off. Buy it. Do it.
Isn't it Mojo 10?
Mojo 10. That's what I said.
Yeah. Okay. Should we take a look
anyways.
at Kelenic's second home run here?
Absolutely.
Oh, that's loud. Sorry.
Ford makes Vogie look like Big Poppy.
Hey man, Vogie lost a little bit of weight apparently.
He did.
This offseason.
He looks thin. Also, Mita, how's the weather down there in Peoria right now? I'm going in a few weeks. Do you live down there, or are you just down there for the beginning of spring?
Also, Alolan Sandshrews a W. Just saying. That's the profile picture. I think.
Is it? Oh yeah, you're right.
Is.
You're right. Yeah. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you right.
Moran over to La Stella. How you feeling about that right now? Because La Stella can't play for like 5-6 days, right?
Yeah, he's out for a few days. Yeah. I don't love it personally. I don't love it. I would rather call him Moran, not be on the Mariners.
So
baseball team?
Evan White then.
La Stella.
So the other day I was texting my dad texted me. I was talking to him about potentially adopting this dog, and we're talking normally, and then he just goes, "Who is Tommy Lascelles?"
Lascelles.
My dad is not very well versed at typing, and then he goes, "La Stella, fielder or pitcher?" And I'm like, "What? What?" Like it's just in the middle of a normal conversation because he was rewatching the game. He's like, "Who is Tommy Lascelles?" Just what a guy, Tommy Lascelles. Right there. Right there for you, actually. That's for you, buddy.
Yeah, that sounds like your dad.
Yeah.
All right, show the home run.
All right. Hopefully it's
Taking
not
you
too
so
loud
long.
again. What do you mean? We're just chatting. This is the second one. Another one. I'll take. Oh, I want it. I want it all the time.
And I think that one of them was on a curveball.
Was it?
I think so.
We'll get the top down look from Divish's account here in a second. Shout out to both Mariners on Tap and Divish for just the constant tweets of the videos of all the clips. So Kelenic's second home run right here. Okay. Here we go. I'm not gonna have the audio on that one. I can't tell. I can't tell from the top down. I'm no analyst guy there, but
I mean, I have no idea. Yeah, without video, which I mean, they're only airing nine spring training games en route. Congratulations to the team that literally owns the network.
Yeah.
They were both on four seamers, were they? I could have sworn someone said one of them was on an off speed.
Maybe the one you got out on at the end of the game that was like 107 off the bat was like a breaking ball, but like hey, if he's hitting the fastball out, that's fine. Just
except for he won't get them during the season.
You'll see one. He'll probably see at least one per at bat. Hopefully. Nah, they'll just feed him. They'll just feed him breaking balls the whole time.
If they know he can't hit the breaking ball, he's only gonna get breaking balls. Yeah. Did you hear about that new pitching machine they have at like the Mariners and a few other teams?
No.
It's called Traject Arc or something like that. It like simulates an actual pitcher, so like you could have it.
I mean, I've seen that like on TikTok of like King of Juco's like something. I can't remember his name, but he's just like
definitely not the same thing.
No, but it's like it has like you can have settings for it where it's like it has like you can put like pitchers like data into it. I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds similar to what Erickson. Thank you. It sounds like what you're saying, but no, I have not known that the Mariners had the Applebee's yay or nay.
No. Applebee's is mid at best.
It's like mid, but like I'm not gonna deny. Like if someone's like, "Hey, you want to go to Applebee's?" I'm like, "Sure," and then like get a 2 for $20 or whatever.
Yeah.
What is it now? Like 2 for 22? The inflation hit Applebee's.
Hey, if you guys want to become a member of the Mariner Mojo channel, you can go ahead and click the pinned comment above. If you guys want some these little emotes right here, maybe you guys want some you guys want to get a little badge next to your name in chat so we know you're a member. You get priority access to us for the most part. You're going to get yourself some free videos that are only going to be on there for members and stuff like that. So just saying.
And fantasy baseball.
And fantasy baseball. Yeah, we got to get that set. We have what? 5 people in there right now?
I think so.
5 in there. So we got
plenty of room.
We still need a few more. Yeah, I mean, if you guys are around. Also, like the stream, guys.
Hey, why are you being so mad at them, bro?
Do it.
Jeez.
Do it.
So aggressive. So aggressive.
Okay. Let's see what else. So we talked about Teo a little bit. I mean, he sounds like he should be fine, which is good.
Correct.
Because that's what we're ESPN, Thomas, ESPN.
ESPN. We did a poll probably like a month ago, and that was the most voted one, so that's what we went with.
Yeah.
Sorry if you like something else, but majority rules, a little democracy. I have Ty Francis RBI single available.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen that. Lay it on me.
Oh, it's a good old fundamental RBI single.
Pitch. On the way to Ty. Swing and a line drive. Base in the left field. Pitch.
I'll see it in a year. Hold on.
It's just a 5-second video.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I can go back to Seattle Mariners on tap. It's
I agree, Danielle.
13-second video. Little through the 6 hole there.
If he can stay healthy, Ty France is going to be an all-star again, 100%.
I mean, it's hard to. I would be hard pressed to find someone who would disagree.
Yeah,
I feel like. I mean, he was hitting 333 before Sheldon Noisy ran into his arm.
I don't know. There were a lot of people telling me this offseason that Ty France is not good.
Ty France
in
is
our
washed.
Yeah, in our comments. I'm like, okay.
It's the comments, bro.
I feel like Kelenic needs to learn how to walk consistently in the bigs before he can consistently be a good hitter in the big leagues. Yeah, I mean,
discipline.
He had a decent line last year, right? A decent slash. He was getting on base, wasn't he?
Hold on.
I feel like he was getting on base quite a bit.
Time is called.
Just also striking out a lot.
Yo,
accent. Oh, dude, accent. We appreciate that, homie. The newest member of the Majovian channel, the Majovian family.
Whatever, Majovian with the Mike Breen bang too. Bang. You don't understand that probably, but that's okay.
I don't. No, I have no idea what that means.
Basketball. Anytime someone hits a clutch 3-pointer, Mike Breen's calling a game. Bang! Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Dude, look at those emotes, accent. Yeah, accent. So if you go to the members only, it might take a little minute for it to load up for you, or you may have to refresh. But when you get a chance, go to the members only area, and you should be able to scroll down and find a link to the Fantasy Baseball League and get yourself set up. If you have any problems, just post in there, and we'll figure it out. We'll comment on something.
So
and get it set up, bro.
You're looking at what do you want me to show for Jared Kelenic here? His walk rate?
Yeah. Walk rate, slash line.
2022, Jared Kelenic's batting ratios get ratioed. 3.9% were home runs. 33.7% were strikeouts, and 8.8% were walks. So he walked 16 times compared to 61 strikeouts. He had a 221 on base percentage, 313 slugging. I mean, he gets on base a little, but
interesting.
He had 16 walks, but only 23 hits. So if you're hitting 141, I mean, yeah, that's not bad, but you want the hits to be a bit more there.
Yeah, for sure. Yo, Sonic, what's up? Accent. When you get a chance, go onto the channel and look through the members only area. Mm-hmm. And you can, if you want to be a part of the Fantasy Baseball League, you can click on the link in there. If you can't figure it out, let us know, and we will try to help you.
We can we can also just repost it at some point as well.
True.
We can just flood that one with anything that we want. Maybe not. Right. Maybe not anything. But
okay. So what is everybody's idea? What's everyone's biggest takeaway from spring training so far? What do we think? Marco?
Jared Kelenic's the future.
That's true. I'm honestly interested to hear hot takes out of spring, because obviously we've had a few little ones here and there, but Cade Marlowe, Jared Kelenic, I think those are both a couple of good guys to have had a good start to spring.
Jared Kelenic is the future.
Everyone's still healthy at the moment. I agree with that. That's the one thing I'm always worried about with spring training.
Rip our boy Taylor Trammell.
Yeah. Cheeks McGee is awful. Yeah, I mean at Easton McGee, he was never gonna make the team in my opinion. So
just another spring training guy. Dude,
yeah, Evan White.
I saw the Celestin update the other day, and that made me sad. His visa didn't go through, so he couldn't come to minor league camp.
I know. I'm bummed about that.
Yeah, that would have been sick.
I was excited to try and go see him. Prelander Baroa, he looked so good the other day. Oh my gosh. No Ben Gamel.
Stuff.
Yeah. The signing of Cole Calhoun instead of Ben Gamel really confuses me.
Big L.
Makes no sense to me.
Can't spell Cole Calhoun without at least 2 L's. Ben Gamel, however, only 1 L. Not following? All right, my bad.
Anyways, we've had people tell us that Mason McCoy is someone to look out for. He's played pretty well so far in spring. He's I mean, granted, he's against lower level pitching in these, but Riley O'Brien, future Mariners closer, who?
I got Prelander strikeouts loaded from Gravel Sense on Twitter. Prelander versus Xander, dude. The strikeout, like the slider strikeout, dude just looked silly. He's swinging a wet noodle up there.
What about Nelson Cruz's strikeout?
Oh, we'll get there.
That one was funny too.
Slow down, buddy. I control this now. I'm the captain now. Gravel's elite follow. Oh shit. My bad.
W.
Oh god damn it. How you feeling about the pitch clock? As I see it in the background here.
So that's a good question to bring up.
That slider, dude, just dirty. Prelander. He's not going to be wearing 84 come the regular season. He's going to have a better number.
You can't ask me a question
and
expect me to respond.
Slow down. All right, go ahead.
You asked me the question.
Chat, can you guys believe this?
You asked me, and then you're like, "Oh, by the way, that slider we've watched 18 times already, right, guys?"
Can you believe this guy over there, guys? Why is he being so disrespectful right now? Go ahead, pitch clock. Go ahead.
No, finish Prelander, and then we'll talk about the pitch clock.
Oh my goodness! I just saw it in the background. I got like ADHD, man. I saw it in the background, like, oh, pitch clock.
Stupid.
Oh, made him look silly.
Yeah, the Nelson Cruz one.
What's he swinging at? Looks like me on MLB The Show.
That's true.
Okay, go ahead with your pitch clock take.
All right. So I'm sure you've all seen it by now. The play that ended the Red Sox game and the Red Sox Braves game yesterday with them calling a strike because the batter wasn't ready. I mean, in my opinion, this will never happen in a actual like game that matters. But with that being said, that rule, like the fact that it could even happen is stupid. Like I don't mind the pitch clock. I don't. I think it's fine. And Joe and I talked about this before the stream, before like the 7th or 8th inning. But once you get into like those meaningful innings, take away the pitch clock. Because like, for example, so I saw someone post yesterday, the Bryce Harper home run in the postseason. Like there was a lot of time in between like the two pitches. But like, and then Bryce Harper hit that home run, so the suspense was building, and then he hit that home run, and it was in like the sensation of him standing there, and the suspense is killing you. You get up there and he hits that home run. That's something that you don't get with a pitch clock. You don't, because they all got to just be up there ready to go within like 7 seconds. So I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say about the pitch clock, but I don't think it should keep going past like the 7th inning.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's like it takes away. A lot of people are saying like it takes away from like the gravity of the moment, you know. And it's like I definitely understand that. I don't hate it so far in the early game because it keeps the game moving, and this also could create like it's a weird like stigmata. Ein, what's up, dog? NBA has a lot of problems with it. Same thing with NFL, where it's like the game's moving along, and then you get to the end of the game, and every single time there's a change of possession in the NBA, there's a timeout. 2-minute drill for football. There's all that stuff. So it like kind of creates that slog of stuff at the end of the game. I don't think baseball ever had that problem before, but if we see this increased pace of play early game, it's going to make those back end moments feel all that much longer. I still agree with you. I think that it should not exist in the 8th and 9th inning, but I can understand why if you're going to have it be consistent, have it the whole game. It's just like there's going to be a lot of give and take, and like I mean Twitter was blowing up like, imagine this happened in Game 7 of the World Series. Yeah, I mean imagine if it did happen, Game 7 of the World Series, and like that just completely nullifies any momentum, rally that gives someone the win in the final game of the entire season. It is wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean it definitely can't happen if that in that scenario it cannot happen. I saw someone say that once they get to the regular season, guys are going to be a lot better at this. They're going to be in tune with the pitch clock, and it's just going to become second nature. Yeah. And ideally, that is what's going to happen. Sure. I think the idea of you're at a game and all of a sudden an inning ends on something like that, and you're like, wait, what just happened? Because especially if you're in the stands, you might not be able to tell what just happened.
Yeah, and there's not gonna be a PA announcer in the NFL, they throw a flag and then they turn on blah 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 blah. It's that doesn't really happen very much. Yes, yeah. They've implemented that a little bit with calling challenges, overturning whatever, but for play clocks, for the pitch clock, I don't think that's gonna be something that they're gonna implement. Is the umpire behind home plate blowing a whistle, turning on his mic, automatic ball to blah blah blah. It's every single time. I don't know, dude.
And we also haven't seen a pitcher get docked for. It's only been hitters so far.
Really? We haven't. I feel like we saw an automatic ball from. I had the Mariners game on yesterday, and Angie was talking to someone, and Festa got an automatic ball.
I think that she was talking about it, but I don't think that's actually what happened.
Oh, never mind then.
I think somebody called time, but she was talking to someone else, and then she thought that's what happened. But I don't think that's actually what happened.
Oh, okay, my bad.
But
I was running around.
Time.
Oh, okay. Yeah. The one timeout that he's granted.
Yeah.
Mike's in here. JK hitting 40 dingers. I hope so. Just make it happen, bro. I appreciate. Yeah, I would appreciate that a lot from JK. Dinner time? Bye, guys. Dinner time. We got an East Coast boy.
Later accent. I think accent said he lives in
You think I pay attention? I'm just kidding.
Mississippi or something.
Somewhere that way. IPPI.
Something like that. Central. Yeah, he's Central time. Yeah.
5 o'clock.
You don't like the new rules screaming? That's fair. Nebraska, LOL, same thing.
Yeah.
Everything corn. That way.
Just endless fields of corn. You've got the field, the dreams field. So, count your blessings. All right. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yep.
Don't all the new rules, says Screaming Palm.
I haven't seen enough.
If you had to get rid of one, pitch clock or Ghost Runner.
Ghost Runner, 100%. Oh yeah. Oh, Ghost Runner would go in a heartbeat. That is the dumbest rule I've ever heard.
I don't actually hate it, which is weird.
I despise it with a passion.
I don't know. You look at the playoffs, and every team was used to it in the regular season. You get to the playoffs, and in the divisional rounds, or no, was the Guardians game? Was that the Rays, or had to have been the Rays? Their wild card game where it went 15 innings. It was against the Rays, right? I believe.
Yeah,
and then Oscar Gonzalez hit the walk-off home run. It's 15 innings, and then a week later, another 18-inning game. And I'm fine with it. Obviously, as I don't want to say diehard fan, but someone who will consume any baseball in front of me for hours on end and not worry about it. But I don't know. I think you could tell that people were definitely not prepared for those long games like that because they were so accustomed to that rule in the regular season.
Yeah, not ready for the way it should be. Yeah.
As God made baseball on the 5th day, and he said there shall be no runners on on second base to start an extra inning game.
You guys forgot the
I don't-
14th Amendment or something like that.
Sure. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. When they brought it in, it's weird. It doesn't feel natural. But like pitch clock versus that, I like the pace of play. I might side with you. I just think, I can play devil's advocate for both.
Well, yeah, let's talk about the time of game so far. So today's game was 2 hours and 20 minutes.
That's like I'm
Yesterday's was 2 hours and 16, and the first game was 2 hours and 30 minutes.
I'm blinking and we're 3 innings in.
Yeah.
I'm like trying to get it to cast from my phone to the TV, and I missed a whole inning because it's not syncing. I clicked the wrong TV on accident. It's going to the one in my bedroom instead of the living room. We got to stop casting, close the app, turn the TV off, come back, and Sims is talking about something else with the new people. I'm like, what's going on? I missed an entire
Commercial
inning.
break is longer than the inning.
Yeah, honestly.
So yeah, and also if I'm paying $100 to go to a baseball game and it takes me longer to drive to and from than it takes for me to actually be at the game,
Dude,
I'm gonna be pissed.
If I'm in that Uncle Charlie's Philly cheesesteak stand line, I'm gonna miss 4 innings. It's gonna take me 50 minutes to get a cheesesteak. You know what I mean?
You're in the long ass lines.
Yeah, like anyone that gets
concessions.
concessions in the middle of a game is screwed. You're not gonna be able to watch any of the game. I mean, they got the TVs up above, but like,
barely.
Yeah, barely. I don't know. Yeah.
The pitcher yesterday, I was actually very impressed with him. I can't remember what his name was. Can you go to the box score from yesterday?
Of course I can, sir.
I can't remember who it was.
So from yesterday, Angels, Mariners.
Yeah, he looked really good. Of course, he was pitching against lower levels at that point, lower level players at that point. He wasn't pitching against like the Angel starters because none of the Angel starters even showed up. They weren't even there.
So,
but
I'm looking at the names here, and none of them scream sidearm to me except
I think it was Kober,
because I know the other guys aren't.
Yeah.
Darren
Colin
Kober.
McCracken, good job.
Thank you. Kober. Yeah, I did not see a single thing from him because I was busy during this game yesterday, unfortunately.
Go on Twitter and try to just like look up his name and see if something pops up.
All right, bet.
Because he throws. I don't know. I like the way he threw. Again, it was against lower level competition in the 9th inning of a spring training game. But I think the timer is fine, but they made it too quick. It should be 25 seconds plus 15 seconds for the batter. Oh, like they have to be in there with 15 seconds left. Yeah, I wouldn't mind to see a few extra seconds like added to it. I think that what about Raleigh? Am I right? Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, I agree. The big dumper himself.
What a person right there. Caitlin McMahon.
McMole.
I feel like I have to say it. Hi, bub. There you go. Let's get it out of the way. Just get it out of the way now. Anyways, moving on. I don't think I have. All right, goodbye. Don't turn your camera off because it's gonna mess everything up. I don't think I have anything from yesterday. I have the latest tweets for Kober pulled up, and I have minor leagues from September 14th, 2022.
Well, I mean,
it's the right guy. Yeah, it's the right guy. I mean, he's got nice flow. I don't know if he's still got that flow, but got a little funky little front door slider there.
He gets really low, to the ground. Yeah, it's interesting. Like obviously he's no like Scott Hatterberg. Who was that? Who was the pitcher?
Oh, don't you dare!
You're stalling because you don't know either.
It's something with a Chad Bradford. I was gonna say Chad Davinsky, but it's Chris Davinsky. It's Chad Bradford. Yeah,
Chad Bradford was a former Mariners pitcher.
It's not the guy. That's got to be the guy.
I'm thinking of Chase and Bradford. Anyways,
he golfed.
Doesn't matter
for Baylor per Twitter. Axon, what happened to dinner, bro? Your dinner's getting cold.
Oh yeah, Axon.
Dinner just doesn't get cold in Nebraska or something.
The 18 innings was the most intense game I've ever been to, but I'm glad I was so excited about that 18 inning game. Other than the wildfire smoke, I was sitting up in the 300 level for that game, and let me tell you, the wildfire smoke, like for like a week after that game, I was just hacking up a lung. I felt like death for like a week, but it was so worth it.
I drove 13 hours to potentially see the game after that.
Yep, and then
they lost.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
I had an extra ticket to the game the next day, and Joe was like, "Oh, I'll come on up."
I couldn't go to the game 3. Didn't work out. So I was like, all right,
Yeah.
we're going to game 4.
And there was
Might
no
have
game
been
4.
might have been the saddest moment of my life. Maybe not the saddest. I've had, whatever, trauma dumping. But dude, that was a rough time.
That was fun. We hung out.
Yeah, I mean,
We got to hang out after that. That was
yeah.
cool.
Kissed. Just had a triple
What?
bacon cheeseburger with spicy Big Mac sauce. Sounds delicious. My mouth's watering.
The exhaustion in the 16th, 17th, and 18th were just a once in a lifetime experience. I mean, I went with my parents and my brother, and they like baseball, don't get me wrong. But they were like, "Oh my God, can this just be over already?"
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there on the edge of my seat,
Mhm.
like, oh man, I was up and cheering the whole game. Oh my goodness, I was when Julio hit that double off the wall that was like 3 feet away from going out. Oh,
I just,
you
man,
know,
like what could have been, I don't
Mhm.
want to live in the past with what ifs, but like what,
We're doing it.
oh.
All right, what
okay,
else is on the docket today? What are we talking about?
I mean, we kind of hit most of it, I'd say.
Playing categories?
No, we don't have to play categories yet. There's, I mean, we haven't really looked at like the box score from a couple of the games. Like if there's any like standout things. Obviously, game 1 was Prelander and Mike Ford. What do you think of Robbie? Do you see any of Robbie in game 1 with like?
It was good.
Yeah, I don't think he was necessarily. I mean, he wasn't like on point, but not, giving up a home
The
run
last
to
time we
Yordan.
saw Robbie Ray, yeah.
Yeah, right. Like things seem better, and I don't know. I've loved what I've heard from him in interviews about like how he's like able to like move through it and move past it. He's like, I thought I was out of baseball at one point, so this is definitely not the hardest thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
good to see the mentality that's there for him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
No, I agree. And he's changed his stance a little bit to be a little bit quicker to the plate.
Really?
The way he
Okay.
stands on the mound. Yeah, he stands. It's almost like he's almost looks like he's coming out of the stretch, but like, so before he
is
would.
that his whole thing?
Yeah, that's his wind up now. Yeah. So if the mount, if the pitcher's rubber's here, he would stand like foot on either side, but now he's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Hi,
You get
Owen.
it. Hey. Your favorite game from last season is still the Yankees game. That was such a good game. I was sitting out here and like I was watching it, and I was such on a roller coaster of emotions. The Braves game, an incredible game as well.
Dude,
Roller coaster of emotions. I was at that game.
I was Snapchatting you while you're at the game. I'm like, never go to a Braves game again. And then they come back and win. I'm like, keep going to every game that you've ever that you can.
Our pitching is bad or no in spring training. No, I think our pitching's fine. I mean,
It's
spring training. The hitters are always ahead of the pitchers in spring training. The
Mhm.
pitchers got to ramp back up. Also, Tyler, did you get your card yet? Did it come into the mail yet?
Hi, Tyler. What's up,
One
dog?
thing I'd like to say is that I feel like a starting pitcher's last spring training start performance means 100 times more than any of their other spring training starts. Their last start, yeah, because it's the closest to the start of the season. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I mean, it's like, I don't know, like if you think about like NFL, like week 4 of the preseason is where you see the most reps because it's like that's the final one where you get ramped up and going.
Yeah. So I think and like we'll see Castillo on Tuesday. We haven't seen Kirby yet or Gilbert. We haven't seen either of them
Yeah,
yet.
they've said that they're like holding off on them so that way they're
Mhm.
like not like getting overexerted early on. I think which makes
Right.
sense.
Yeah, I mean they threw more innings than they ever have before. He was gassed in the second inning yesterday, and I think that's an interesting thing to talk about with the pitch clock. Is you gotta get going quick, and you're going to be using a lot of energy up.
I don't think pitchers
really
are.
fast.
I would not be surprised if many guys that we saw be more like innings eaters or like. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna see a lot of guys go 6-7 instead of 7-8 more so this year. Like the top tier guys.
They're going to get tired. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna get tired way faster because there's not as much time to. I mean, for Robbie Ray, that thing in between, whatever. He's probably like way faster now, So like, I wouldn't be surprised if people are going more so 6 innings instead of 7 this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Tax the bullpen more as well. So it's like,
and I think having the depth that we do, especially if there's guys in the minors that definitely can come up and be arms in the bullpen, that we can use more guys out of the bullpen just to alleviate some of that stress, especially with like the rule changes coming in, how it affects everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Jared.
Go ahead. Nope.
Jared Kelenic gonna get traded for someone else. I don't know for who at this point.
Jared Kellenic's
I mean,
hitting 40 home runs this year, so I hope not.
I mean, if they want to trade him for Brian Reynolds and then sign Brian Reynolds to that like $16 million a year deal, I'm down. That he wants, I'm down.
Yeah.
But if Flex shoves tomorrow and his next outing is Marco and
It's tough to say.
No, I mean, I wouldn't say it's in jeopardy necessarily.
Time to panic.
Yeah, like I wouldn't say it's in jeopardy. I think Marco is to a point where you know what you're going to get. I mean, if you look at Marco's numbers, he has been the most consistent pitcher I think I've ever seen. He gives you the same numbers every single year.
Yeah, I mean, he was the guy that every single time he went out, you were going to see him in the 7th inning. Even if you already gave up 4 runs in the first, he's going out there and throwing 110 pitches going into that 7th inning to give the bullpen as much rest as they can. And it's one of those things that like Scott has talked about it before, like just like the consistency with that. You know, it might not always be a good thing, like, you know, giving like leadoff or first inning home runs to like Luis Rengifo, like all year last year. You know, many Barry Bonds, but like you're right, like he is consistent, and like whereas like Flexen, like I don't know. I mean, I've talked about it before. I kind of prefer Flexen, but
yeah,
I think most of the coaching staff leans towards Marco.
And I like the idea of having 2 lefties in the starting rotation instead of 4 righties.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you could be the Angels and have like 4 lefties.
That's true.
Yeah.
Teoscar's gonna feast.
No,
and Tom Murphy.
Yeah, dude. Like I'm excited for a lot of these matchups this year. Just like kind of see how it plays out.
Yeah. Favorite call from last year?
I don't think. I mean, I can't. I go to sleep at night from Acevedo. It's
the
there.
pitch from Acevedo.
It's there in my ears. You know?
Yeah. I can't. It'd be if I had to pick anything that isn't that, because that's just the easy answer that I feel like we all agree is. I mean, we waited 20 years for that call.
Yeah.
Like I would have to say that the Braves game is probably my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't even hear it then. I heard it after. Although I think Aaron Goldsmith, his best performance was that Yankees game.
That's fair.
That like his best performance as a whole, you know, game of the year.
Mm-hmm.
What a silly hack. Like Goldsmith was gold that game.
Wow.
So
you deserve the applause for that one.
How they don't post highlights from spring training games. They should post highlights. That's what we're for, baby.
We're trying.
Woo,
We're trying to get as much up as we can.
Woo!
Pitch clock could
White?
have. Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You.
You.
I talked a lot.
Yeah, you did. I'm just kidding.
Your turn.
Pitch clock could have a lot of unintended outcomes, though. Yeah. Do you think we'll see an influx of injuries? Do you think like there might be knock on wood, but like, do you think there might be more? It's like there's more stress on the pitcher. It's faster, less time to like kind of get your body through the motion. I wouldn't be surprised if I see some more, and maybe even like a bullpen day, more so a bullpen day, a little bit like more of extended rest kind of a vibe. So it's like, yeah,
Jack.
My guy.
The homie. Thanks for all your hard work and the entertainment. Dude, Jack, we appreciate you for watching, bro.
Thank you.
It means the world. It really does, dude. Thank you
$2.
so much.
Appreciate you, dog. Big $2 there.
What a fella.
That's just classic Jack right there. Personally.
That's just classic Jack.
Yeah.
Evan White. See, Evan White, I think. So offensively, we've heard great things about him from camp.
Yeah, there was that one off of. Was it? Wait.
Hancock?
It was Hancock. Yeah.
We haven't seen anything from him. He only played one game, I think, right? We didn't see anything from him in that one game.
Let me see. Well, in this year Angels game, Evan White went 0 for 2. And then in this year Mariners Padres game, Evan White is not here.
Okay, so yeah, he only played one game.
And then this one, no. Okay.
So defensively, Evan White's shown what he's always shown, as that he is probably the best defensive first baseman we have maybe ever seen. He's been compared to like Keith Hernandez and like players like that. So I think Evan White, if he could just hit like he has, and he's done it his entire career in the minors, he always hit. So if he can just find some semblance of that at first base, and same thing with Jared Kelenic. If he could find some semblance of what he's been, they're both great defensively.
Yeah.
So like that is a huge upgrade for the Mariners.
Yeah, I mean, there was a play. I think Gravel might have tweeted out. I'll show it in a second. Of Kelenic running down a ball into like the corner in left field in the first game, and he's got good range. I think. I mean, I talked about it when they were in the playoffs at home, and like he looked a little scared, a bit like shimmying a lot, like underneath the ball. So like if you, I mean, but that's also him moving around the outfield a lot. I feel like a little bit where it's like he was in right. He's played a bit of center when Julio's out. Then he's in left. It's like getting used to those like angles and stuff. I could see like him just getting consistent reps out there could definitely like help him defensively. But yeah, I don't know, man. I hope Evan White can hit. It would be a big, not only a big upgrade for him, not upgrade, but like it's like big boost for him, but like it would help Ty France because more time off of his legs will make his bat better. I believe. I would believe.
Yeah, if he can DH, with Evan White at first base, which is kind of goes into your question, Thomas. I think that if Evan White shows that he can hit, he could make the team, especially if Tommy LaStella is hurt for a longer time than we think, or maybe Dylan Moore's out for longer. I mean, Dylan Moore, Evan White can't play second base, but Sam Haggerty can. No, Sam Haggerty can, and then maybe they use Evan White as a backup in the outfield now. Who knows? Yeah. But I think that'd be huge for both players, and have Evan White as like a late inning defensive replacement. Not that Ty France is bad defensively. Yeah. But overall. Hey, Owen, did the Couch GM do an interview with Bryce Miller? I hadn't seen. Yeah, no, that was sick for the Couch GM.
That's big moves. And he did great asking like I feel like questions that you don't really see or like don't really hear. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, it's like a lot about like his past as opposed to like what's going on right now and like in camp, but like it was a good mix of everything. It was really good.
Yeah, that was a great interview. If you guys haven't seen it, I would highly recommend going and watching the Couch GM's interview with Bryce Miller.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I wonder if we'll see slower windups from the pitcher because the second they start the windup, the clock disappears and they're in the clear. Yeah, I feel like there are ways to mess with it. Yeah. I don't think they should.
Yeah, because that's just gonna mess with the rhythm. But like guys like Luis Garcia and like Johnny Cueto that have that like, but like now the Bach thing is like completely like nullifying those. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if they.
Dude, Wifsky, what's going on, man?
Dude,
yeah,
let's get a Wifsky.
What's
up, dog?
Fun to see JK pop off a little bit. I mean, we've been waiting years, baby.
This is the fielding play from that Padres game, running deep into the corner. Right on the
track. Oh, yeah, this was such a good play. Was that Prelander on the mound?
Yeah.
Or was that Diego?
It's Prelander. There was one question I saw earlier. Alex Stewart. Do you know who Codify is on Twitter?
Yes, okay. I love Codify.
Okay. Ask people for new rules they would implement if they could. A couple examples are caught stealing doesn't count as an out, and if you steal home, it's worth 2 runs. Do you guys have any? If I'm being honest, right now, no. I would have to sit and think. Like off the dome, I don't think I have a single one that would like be close to like something similar, but
yeah, I have absolutely no idea. I mean, new rule. I mean, I think
Jared Kelenic gets 1 free meatball every at bat. Who says no? Who says no?
I like that idea. Julio Rodriguez.
He's allowed to steal second and third
every
time.
A game.
Yeah.
So there were talks about like with enlarging the bases, also putting like that little orange base to the right of first base, which I know that like, oh, it's little league, whatever, but I kind of like that idea because we wouldn't have seen Ty France, get injured last year.
Just destroy his arm.
Wouldn't have happened last year. So I don't know. I don't hate it. If you're going to run through first base, like.
Also, like, I'll be curious to see if like people are still diving into first. I feel like that influx, I don't know if that's going to go away. But
Harry Ford did yesterday.
Oh, what a psychopath.
Yep.
Why is he doing that?
He kind of more or less tripped over first base, but it was like he decided to dive really late, and so he put his foot on the bag, and then God. But he avoided the tag, so
please, for love of God, just keep everyone healthy.
Spring training.
He's just a gamer. He's just a gamer, bro. It's just different.
That's right. Don't you forget that.
Got a subscriber. Jose Antonio Rodriguez Bacayo. Subscribe.
Dude,
Let's go.
It. Thanks, Jose.
Let's go, dude.
How much y'all think JK regrets not taking that early knowing JK, he's still betting on himself.
I mean,
knowing him.
he's gonna hit
So,
40
and why
this year,
wouldn't he?
so he's gonna be fine. He'll be fine.
Missing out second, our best second baseman from last season, Luis Torrens. I mean,
and the best relief pitcher, Luis Torrens. Like,
talk about how rare it is that Evan White is left-handed defensive player, thrower, but only hits right-handed. That's crazy to me how rare that is.
it's strange.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I remember first finding out about him, and I was like, "Oh, left-handed first baseman, let's go!" And I saw him batting. I'm like, "What's he doing?
Yeah,
Why
he's
is-
hitting right. Yeah,
What's he doing?"
it's so strange. I could never do it. I can't do anything left-handed.
I can kind of hit like tennis balls, like really
Yeah.
slow though. I hit a home run on a little league field left-handed in like our fun little batting practice days as an adult
this
with
is
like a
true.
composite bat. But hey, it counts. With the pitch count and pickoff rules, it'll be really easy for Demo, Julio, Haggerty to time the pitcher and steal bases. I definitely think we'll see an influx of stolen bases this year. I don't know how much they're going to want Julio to run, but Demo and Haggerty, like, Demo had 21 last year in limited opportunities. I mean, yeah, he gets pinch run. He pinch runs a lot. But I wouldn't be surprised if Demo's pushing 30 if he's getting more
what's
playing time.
interesting is we've seen a lot of players get thrown out on the bases already.
Have we?
Yeah, like there were like 2 or 3 at the end of the Mariners game today that got caught stealing.
Oh, really?
And I was like, and they're guys that are quick. Like, no, they're not slumming. They're like Roberto Perez Jr.
Yeah.
Like, he got caught.
I
Can't remember who the other one was.
I
Yeah,
know
Caballo.
someone threw out, or was Hummel catching yesterday? He threw out someone stealing for the Angels yesterday.
Maybe he can catch. I don't know. I was under the impression he couldn't catch.
He dropped a couple pitches yesterday. Like it was Brash. It was when Brash came in. Like he dropped the ball and then I think one like got past him in like the third batter he was facing or something. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I'll see how it goes. How the defensive like people like kind of like change it up there. One of the throws that JK made in a game in 2022 reminds me of the Ichiro throw. Is it early on in the year, right? From right field?
Something out of Star Wars.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean JK's got a super strong arm. Like he'll be great defensively if he just like, settles down a little bit.
That's the thing is he's someone who, if need be, we can go put in right field for Teoscar.
Yeah.
Or move Pollock over there.
Yeah,
like
they can play the corners.
There are options, and JK being good defensively is such a huge upgrade over Winker last year. Oh my goodness.
But Winker's gonna go hit 40 bombs in Milwaukee. So like everything's balanced, peace and balance has come back to the universe. Yeah, exactly. All right, Whiskey's got a bold prediction. What's yours?
Okay.
So his prediction is Evan White's a starter by the end of the season. You got a bold prediction? I mean, you yourself made the top 5 bold predictions for the Seattle Mariners video.
I did.
You made that video on your own, independently of me.
It's true. I did this without Joe. I mean, if you guys haven't seen the video, I would hate to spoil it, but I'm going to. I had Jared Kelenic as an all-star this year. That was my bold prediction, was that he's going to be an all-star. So I can stick with that, or I can come up with a new one.
I would say
I have a new one.
I'll throw down 2 Mariners in the top 5 in Cy Young voting.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say who, because that's
Okay.
too much pressure. But if I had to lean, I'd probably say Castillo Gilbert or Castillo Kirby.
That's fair.
Yeah. Isaac,
new
what's
one,
up, dog?
Dude, Isaac, hey man. New one, have to. New one, I say that Prelander Baroa is up by May 15th.
Okay. In what role? Reliever?
Reliever.
Okay. You want him to be a reliever? Kind of like, I mean, okay, so question for you.
Matt Brash.
Sure. Also, Edwin Diaz. He was a starter in the minors for a while and then just moved to the bullpen and was electric Eddie D. Do you think electric Eddie? No, I'm not going to do that one. Prelander Baroa has like the potential, of like some sort of similar result there. Maybe not, right out the gate. Like obviously the bullpen is run completely different than when Edwin Diaz was on the team. But I don't know, man. I don't think you're wrong by any means. Also, I think it could happen. Whoa, just subscribed and just became a member, Jose. Jose, dude, what's up, bro? Appreciate you coming a member, bro.
Jose, we appreciate that, man.
It'll come through in a second. Wait on it.
For it.
Just wait on it.
While we're waiting for it, Jose, if you want to be a part of our fantasy baseball league, you can go into the members only portion of the channel, and you can scroll down and click it and join that way. If you have any trouble, just let us know if you want to be a part of it. So,
Over Campbell Whiskey asks. Isaiah Campbell is someone that I've talked about a while. I've got a signed baseball card of him over here to my left. I've
I do really like Isaiah Campbell.
I do enjoy Isaiah Campbell. There it is. Member.
Let's go.
Jose, let's go, dude.
Cade Marlowe's the next Lars Nootbaar is the next guy that we get really overly hyped about
for no reason, and then doesn't live up to the hype. Hey, I mean, hey, if he lives up to it, I'll be.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't strike out 38% of the time. I just think that with Prelander, I mean Campbell too. Honestly,
yeah.
I think
a
Campbell's
lot of
probably
good young
first guy up. Well, Sadler's probably first guy up. Honestly,
yeah,
but. Yeah.
Have we seen like some of those back end guys like Gott and stuff?
We saw Gott the other day. Topa pitched today. Okay, we have not yet seen Sadler.
Let me look in here. Topa, 1 inning, 1 hit, nothing. Nice. Oh my gosh, bruh. Isaac. Oh my gosh, bruh. What's up, bruh?
Let's see. Saturday before the game, I was able to get Andres Munoz's autograph and Emerson Hancock's autograph. Both super nice guys. I wish them luck on the season. Let's go. Were you at the backfields, Mita?
Dude, that's sick. I'm like, that's one thing I definitely miss a lot about spring training is like those fan interactions. Like it might, I don't know how I'd be there now as a 25-year-old compared to when we were 15. How, I mean, how different
What do you mean? You and I just went 2 years ago.
Well, yeah,
3 years ago, and you didn't partake in any of it.
Exactly, because
I did.
Good for you. I just don't have a place to put them, which is my problem. Like I don't have a place to put memorabilia, stuff like that. So I don't want to like overcrowd. But like I have so many signed baseballs. I mean, you've got a Felix one of mine that I gifted to you. Right, that was his rookie season, spring training. I got his first time being at Mariners spring training camp. I got that ball signed by Felix Hernandez.
One day I'm gonna get a Felix autograph and I'm gonna give that back to you.
You don't have to do that.
I also have a Felix card. Career best.
Bang,
oh yeah,
bang.
The Mariners should trade for Eloy. I mean, I don't think he's on the trade block, but
he lost a lot of weight. He said. I feel like a lot of people in this offseason lost a lot of weight. I mean, 2 people on the White Sox I can think of right now is Giolito and Eloy. Both look good.
Yeah.
Do you think Teoscar regresses this season due to our park being a pitcher's park? Teoscar, he said that he likes hitting in Seattle.
Can you pull up his numbers on Fangraphs?
From Seattle? Yeah. Like in Seattle? Okay.
Yeah. Do you know how to do that?
Do I know how to do that? Listen to this guy. Guys, help me. help me.
Go to Fangraphs, go to Splits.
I'm going.
Yeah, I mean, he's been pretty good in Seattle, honestly. So why not? The biggest reason that Julio won the Rookie of the Year award is Scott Service. I mean, like in terms of like just keep letting him stay in there, letting him play, maybe.
Let the boys play.
Yeah, because he made Julio start on opening day. Yeah, I mean, I'd be interested to see how much that is Scott's idea and how much that was like just like the front office as a whole. But I think you got to have Julio up there. And because Julio won Rookie of the Year, man, I mean, the Mariners got an extra pick out of it, which is dope.
Big upgrade there.
Back to what I was saying, Whiskey, with Baroa, I think that he, honest to God, could be like the next Matt Brash in the bullpen. And then if you have him and Matt Brash and Munoz and all those guys back there, the bullpen is elite, like elite.
Hey man,
so they have guys with that good of stuff.
So I'm on Fangraphs here, right? And you said go to Splits.
Is it not under Splits anymore?
No.
Okay, hold on. Ad lib for me. Say some things to the chat.
I'm gonna beatbox. No, I'm not gonna beatbox. Mike E wants us to do a giveaway. Maybe next time. I don't want to be, I'm not gonna put the pressure on Colton here, but we'll maybe like once a month we'll do like a card giveaway on stream. How about that?
With that being said, also just in terms of giveaways, we have so obviously you guys know we're partnered with FOCO. Our guy at FOCO was saying that like as we do lives, eventually what we're going to start doing is we're going to get everybody onto a wheel of names, and we're going to spin it, and then one by one we're going to take people off, whoever it lands on, and the last person standing gets to pick anything off of FOCO for free. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty sick. Okay, sorry, continue.
You're fine.
I'm looking. I'm going.
Colton Wong predictions. I mean, I'm curious. They have him batting leadoff. How do you feel about that?
I honestly I looked at his career numbers. He gets on base quite a bit, which I
Yeah.
didn't realize how much he got on base. But I mean, if that's the case, I'm very down. I'm very okay with having him bat leadoff for the Mariners. Maybe I prefer Julio. Like maybe not the 3 spot, but the 2 spot. I think that is the perfect spot
Yeah.
for Julio. So
Yeah, it just kind of moves everyone down a bit, makes it a little bit more deep. If he can get on base and like keep his average up and stuff like that, I think he'll be more than fine in that leadoff spot, and it kind of splits up the righties a little bit. But it's tough to say. It's kind of tough to say. I think I have a place where I'm going where I'm going to find this.
all right, you do it because apparently it's not where I thought it was. Smile.
Opponent.
Okay.
I have ballparks here on Baseball Reference, buddy.
W.
Ballparks. We've got Seattle T-Mobile Park. Bang. In 4 games, he had 15 at-bats, and he
This
hit
is last year.
0 home runs and had 1 RBI. He hit 267, 353, and had a 686 OPS. That was last year, correct? I
Interesting.
might be able to look at career splits instead of
Yeah.
whole just singular season splits. Un momento, por favor.
Never had the opportunity as a kid to get autographs, and now I have Logan Gilbert, Andres Munoz, and Emerson Hancock autographs. Definitely a special moment for me. Honestly, Mita, like this is a great time to be able to get autographs from the Mariners. Like this time, you said you live in Goodyear and you're going up there. Like I could, you know how sick it would be just to have a house down in like Arizona for the spring.
Yeah,
He's so cool.
would be very
He's
nice.
so nice. Seems like a good third to me. Feel like they're wasting his power. I see. So there has been a great debate on where your best player should hit, and a lot of it was with Joey Votto years ago now when the Reds were good, which is how long ago that was.
Yeah.
But like they said, Joey Votto should hit 2 because based on some people that are way smarter than me based on that like as to why your best hitter should hit 2. And honestly, like I've stuck with that notion in my head that your best player should hit 2, be able to drive in runs, but also get the second most at bats per game.
I mean, Trout was hitting 2 for a while. I don't know if he
Mhm.
still was last year. I don't know where Ohtani was hitting, if he's hitting 3rd or 2nd, but I know the Angels had Trout, I think, out of the 3 spot and in the 2 spot for a while.
You have Julio's autograph. I have Julio's autograph there and there.
Wow, you're so cool, man.
You have Julio's autograph.
I know, you gave it to me. Mike's got Cal as the cleanup. What do you think about that? Wong, Julio, Teo, Cal. Where is tie 5 or is tie 6? Because I feel like Gino should be 5 with the power.
Let's make a lineup right now.
Hold on, bro. I got.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Do that first, and then
in,
we'll make a
in
lineup.
16 games, in 56 at bats, Teo has 3 home runs and a 357 average and a 1,079 OPS in
Gosh.
T-Mobile Park. Safeco had a couple doubles, so not like honestly like kind of a small sample size, but
Mhm.
I mean, dude can hit. He's strong. He is strong, for sure.
Yeah. Let's see. I feel like a lot of people who can't go to spring training, FanFest was awesome. It was so good for it. You got a Sean Figgins, Tyler O'Neill, and probably 5 James Paxton balls. You need the FanFest to come back. Yeah, I mean, FanFest was always that's where I met like Robinson Cano when he first came to Seattle. Rob Johnson.
I'm still
Rob
like
Johnson,
I'm just a little stunned at the name Sean Figgins coming across right now. Like that that triggers my fight or flight like pretty heavily.
Did you know that Uravis Medina was really good?
Yeah, no, but like a little bit. I saw his name on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, you saw that tweet too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd put Ty France in the 2 spot. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate France at 2. I mean, that's what he was doing last year. It just depends.
Yeah.
It depends on like how people are working.
I think it also depends facing lefty or righty. I mean, I think if you're facing a right-handed pitcher, maybe you move him down a little bit. I don't think he doesn't really have that bad of splits, but and that's the thing with Colton Wong as well. Like maybe versus lefties, Julio leads off, because Dylan Moore will be in. I don't know, but like if we're making a lineup, let's say we're facing Shohei Ohtani and we're making a lineup. Who are you leading off?
Against Shohei, huh? I mean, it's hard to say. Hold on. M's wins over 88.5, asking for a friend. Is this friend sports gambling on the Seattle Mariners? And we got the 88.5 line.
Over under.
It'll be close. I think I have them at 92.
I think I had them at 90 again, or 91. But I would not be shocked to see them be under it by a few games, just because it's so hard to say now how things are going to work out with playing everybody in the league.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to change so much. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. It's tough to say. Betting on the Mariners is terrifying. Dude, Tate, what's up, dude? Betting on the Mariners is terrifying. I mean,
sports betting in general is terrifying. Are you kidding me?
Never done it.
I mean, same, but like the amount. So I don't know. As a straight white man, Twitter seems to think I love sports gambling, and I see a lot.
Demographic.
Yeah, I see a lot of people tweeting about sports gambling a lot, and I follow the NBA pretty closely. The amount of blowouts that have been happening this season, and then the starters getting pulled, has been horrendous for people sports betting.
Really?
Yes.
Oh no, that's tough.
Yes. Okay, we'll make the lineup, and then I think that should wrap us up.
All right, but
Lost so much on the Sixers last night. You know, I'm not going to be the person to tell you right now that. Wait, no, that was that game. I'm a Celtics fan. I apologize. Embiid, like that was like half a second off, bro. Like that was a wild end to that game. It was tied 107-107 with like 4 seconds left. Jason Tatum hits a top of the key 3 to give the lead. Sixers can't call a timeout. Get the ball into Embiid. He chucks a 75%. It's like 3/4 court shot, sinks it, but it was after the buzzer. So the game.
Oh no.
So the Celtics ended up winning. It was crazy. It was crazy.
Really?
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my gosh. That sucks.
Yeah. So,
I'm glad Kelenic's doing so well in spring training. Hopefully he can continue this. Dude, fingers crossed Mariners highlights, because he's such a big addition if he can. All right. So you're going Colton Wong?
I mean, I feel like that's what they've been showing that they want to do. Only thing Tatum did all game. Yeah, bro was struggling until the very, like, he just iced up. But yeah, Colton Wong, I feel like, I mean, if that's what they're going to go for, I would not be surprised to see them kind of ride that out to opening day and obviously move that around when you need, because Adam Frazier was the leadoff guy
at the start of the season.
And that went well. So
yeah.
So it's against Shohei. You're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
My apology. I forgot. So it's not open day. It's against Shohei. I mean, you still start with the lefty, right?
Yeah, I'd still start with a lefty. I mean, I just threw a right-handed pitcher out there.
Sure.
DeGrom, Shohei, you know, whoever.
Any premier talent right-handed pitcher.
Second's got to be Julio. I agree.
Yeah. Can't go wrong there.
And here's where it gets weird.
Oh, no. I just doxed about 8 people.
You dot? Oh.
Because I typed the @ instead of the 2. That's funny.
3 Teo. So yeah, will JP put on an Oppo single clinic this year? I mean, I honestly hope so. That'd be sick.
If JP can, just, I mean, 2021 was a great season for JP, like at the top of the lineup. So.
Did you just call him Big Dumpster?
The big dumpster.
The big dumpster.
The biggest dumpster. I think, if we're moving Ty out of the 2 spot, I think he moves past 3.
I think Ty would bat 5 at that point.
Yeah. So it's Teo or Gino, and I'd go Teo.
I'd go Teo as well. I'd go Teo, and then honestly, I don't hate batting Cal 4.
You want Cal 4?
I mean, I don't know. It depends. It's a right-handed lineup. I mean, I don't hate it.
To kind of break it up. If at that point then,
because there's a lot of strikeouts
that
right
means you're gonna have Gino 6.
No, I think I'd bat Gino 5, France 6 at that point. But then at that point, I feel like it's way too low for France. But this is a good problem to have.
I feel like if you want to break up the strikeouts and break up the righties, you go Cal here, then Ty, then Gino, because Ty breaks up the strikeouts.
True.
Of Teo, Cal, and Gino.
This is tough. I mean, if we go Gino here, then I would probably go France and then Cal.
For like, so do you want to? You want to go Gino? You said Cal first. I'm just checking in with you.
I did. I'm between Cal or Gino. I don't know. What do you think?
I'd probably go Gino.
Gino. Okay.
Yeah.
That's where he was hitting last year. So
Yes. I've typed out everyone else's first name. I don't know why I did Ko Wong. And then I was going to type
Instead
in
of-
Gino. What am I, a monster?
I think so. Cal 6. Okay, I'm down for that. I mean, with Cal, yeah. I mean, I guess it'll depend on how he's doing.
It is just
you know
a
what I mean?
lot of righties all in a row. But
Yeah, against a right-handed pitcher, but whatever, it's fine.
yeah, I don't think any of them have necessarily terrible, like bad splits against righties though.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, Isaac, I know it's crazy.
Cal Raleigh.
All right.
Who's
Okay.
7 then? Is it JP?
JK.
You
I'd
think
say.
Kelenic?
Oh no, Pollock, because it's JK. It's a
righty.
righty.
So
Yeah, I'd go JK.
Jared Kelenic in left field, who's batting 8
The DH, the Mariners DH
against right-handed pitching.
Tommy LaStella.
You want to go LaStella here?
I guess.
I feel like I don't know, man. I mean, I get that Pollock crushes lefties.
Would you rather Pollock be in and DH against righties? I mean, that's fine too.
I just think with the reps, I don't know if LaStella's going to be ready, and I'd probably have Pollock DH to start and then work LaStella in.
That's fair.
And also if like Pollock's struggling against righties, it's an easy switch to get him out of the DH role, right?
True.
You know,
Murph, put Murph in there.
more DH,
Yeah.
not against. I mean, not against righties though. I feel like
The
Sam
problem is-
Haggerty.
Oh my God, Ham Swaggerty, guys. Do you think he'll make? I don't know if I don't know, C-Mac. I don't think so personally, but it's possible. Haggerty DH versus left-handed pitching. I mean, at that point, I'd probably DH Tom Murphy if he's not catching.
Yeah.
Polymer, I don't think he makes a team. Is Moore taking swings? I'm not sure. I think he's taking swings, but I don't think he's like even close to game speed.
I'll put Pollock / LaStella.
Okay, that's fair. And then 9 JP. I like JP batting 9.
I agree.
Just because I feel like he has the ability to get on base before the top of the lineup, which I like.
Turns the lineup over a bit better than Jared Kelenic, who has a higher tendency of striking out.
Mm-hmm.
And like if Kelenic's there, you know, France is on first, Cal strikes out, you still got a potential big fly guy, whereas JP is probably gonna get a single, and then it's like up to your DH and Pollock or LaStella to get tie in from second. I think Kelenic provides a bit more oomph in that 7 spot. I don't hate this lineup.
I don't either. I think it's a decent lineup. I think the most suspect is the bottom third.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, which is how it is with any lineup. But
so where
France not enough power bat.
Where do you bat him then? Do you bat him second and slide Julio down to third?
Who?
France. Bat France second, slide Julio down 3, and everyone just moves down 1.
France hit 20 home runs last year and was hurt for the second half of the season. You know what I mean?
I think Ty's got, whether or not he has like home run power, he's got good gap power.
Yeah.
He can hit doubles.
Yeah. Evan White first base. If Evan White can hit, Chris, I'm down. If Evan White can figure it out at the plate, I'm more than down for that.
Yeah, I mean that puts him at the 8th spot, and Ty France just becomes DH.
JK might get MVP votes.
I hope so.
I mean,
if he's hitting 40 bombs, I mean, hey, I'm all for it.
We just need a better shortstop next year. I mean, JP was working out a drive line, and everyone's saying he's hitting the ball way harder so far this year. Like his numbers are way better. So, I don't know. I like the lineup. I think this is a good lineup overall.
I mean, again, Scott's gonna roll something out that we're not gonna be expecting at all, and like, it's just gonna throw this all into the dumpster. So,
yep,
as
he always does,
as one does.
You'd be ecstatic if JK hits 200. I think a good line for him would be like 220, like 220, like 310.
If he can hit above 200, I'll be happy.
How dare you say JP is the guy?
You take that back. I don't know.
Take that back.
JP's a good vocal leader, and like definitely like almost like a team captain kind of vibe.
JP's the guy for defense. I hope that with him and Colton Wong up the middle, yeah, I hope that the two of them can. Ooh, but yeah, I don't know. I like the lineup.
Me too.
We got more games tomorrow.
Yeah, we do. I don't even like who's Castillo's pitching Tuesday.
Yeah, Flexen's on the mound.
Flexen's tomorrow. Okay.
Yup. All right, boys. I think that's gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap. Closing thoughts, comments, questions, concerns from the Majovians here. Thank you guys
Anyone
all
else?
for hanging out.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. A little post game presser, post game fun, a little bit of vibes. Got some new members.
Yeah, dude,
Jose
appreciate you guys.
and Accent. Shout out to y'all.
Yo, shout out to the Isaac Show, bro.
Isaac Show. Just massively, just the biggest shout out. Click on his thing and go subscribe.
Where can you watch the games? MLB TV
You can't.
or MLB TV or Root Sports maybe. Otherwise, hope that you can find a streaming
Out of
site.
state. So, fun fact: I am in California, and I have an MLB TV app, courtesy of the person to my right on the screen. Technically, maybe I don't know how it's gonna work. This is my left, right. Yeah, right. Bang! I'm so smart. And I'm able to watch all the games except for when they play Oakland or San Francisco. But that's few and far between. So, yeah.
You use Stream East. Yeah, Stream East is working this year. It didn't work the second half of last year. Smile. Anyways, not that I would ever promote using
Any sort of
pirating software like that. But
why would you? It's crazy.
so,
Okay.
all right, boys. We appreciate you guys hanging out. We'll talk to you guys later.